Hi, this is Melanie for Pardesi Reviews. I'm here to do a review of the Hindi film Gully Boy, starring Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt. This movie lived up to all my expectations, all my hopes of what it would be. It's such an excellent film. The short version is go run and see it right now. Ranveer Singh is one of the best performances I've ever seen him do, and so different than the other films that he has done in the last year or a couple of years. Alia Bhatt, she's only going from strength to strength. She was so good in Raaz, and I absolutely loved her character in this film. She was such a spitfire. She's from a conservative Muslim family. We've seen the trailer where she wears the headscarf. Her dream is to be a surgeon, and I just absolutely, I mean, she is so volatile too. I mean, she's so headstrong and so volatile. She doesn't have a ton of screen time, but what she does, she makes a full impact with. This is a great script by Zoya Akhtar and her partner Reema Kagti, and I just thought really interesting cinematography, really just a really different film from a lot of the films, especially since Dil Dhadakne Do, recent films by Zoya Akhtar that seem to focus on really wealthy people. And this one is filmed in the neighborhoods, very similar to Naezy and Divine. The story is loosely based on their rise to fame from living in very poor neighborhoods. And when I saw the trailer felt like so much like 8 Mile that I was kind of dreading that it would essentially be a remake. And I don't really feel that it was. I felt like it was grounded in the city of Mumbai, that the circumstances around Murad, Ranveer Singh's character, while in some ways different, volatile home life, writing the lyrics whenever he can, and a little notebook and so forth. Some of the things felt the same as, Eminem's part in 8 Mile, and, we had the rap battle scenes and so forth. So some of it felt the same, but it just was very grounded in the city that it was in, and, how these people who lived in an oppressed lives. Murad, Ranveer Singh's father, is a driver and just doesn't understand how his son can even hope to dream bigger. There's a wonderful dialogue between them in the second half of the film that's really impactful. I thought the performances of the leads were exceptional, but then you have so many supporting characters who are really, really good. I just felt like everybody was good all the way down the line. There's a new actor playing a mentor to Ranveer's character, and his character's name is Cher. Siddhant Chaturvedi is his name, and he was really good. And then Ranveer has another friend who's sort of a drug dealer who lives kind of on the edge. Vijay Varma plays Moen, that character. And I just thought everyone was good. The father was really good. Vijay Raaz, his character kind of almost made me tear up in the scenes at the very end of the film. The only one that wasn't as in depth as some of the other ones. Kalki Koechlin plays sort of an American music student who, we see her in the trailer with the spray paint and everything. I just thought the cinematography, there's one scene that I think was in the trailer that was just even more amazing in the film itself, and that's when Ranveer's character has to be a driver for a very wealthy young woman, and he's just sitting outside a nightclub waiting for her to come out, and all of the lights, the kind of Christmas lights or whatever that are over around that area are all reflected in the fancy black car that he's driving for the family. And it's just like, here he is stuck just waiting, and he's outside and he can't even come close to the door where he can hear the music on the inside, the bouncer's just like, move along, move along. Really, I don't want to spoil anything, but you kind of know what's going to happen in this film. You know there's going to be rise from having all of this hardship, overcoming it, and becoming a star by the end of the movie. You know that journey is going to happen, but it's watching everything unfold that's so fun. It was 2.5 hours long, but I didn't feel like it was too long. I felt like I was enjoying just being in the whole world of the movie. And I just contrast Ranveer's performance with the really showy, flashy roles that he's done in the last year. And Simba was just like, he was pure energy. And this part, he's playing, the way they've cut his hair, the way they've done his makeup, and he just sort of has sort of almost peach fuzz. He looks so young and innocent and naive and timid. It reminded me a little bit of his character in Lutera, which is melancholy, very different kind of film, but in the same way that he just was so understated. And only when he's on stage and really performing does he just completely come alive and have that Ranveer energy that we expect, especially towards the end of the film. Otherwise, he's approaching the rap battles, and we saw the scene in the trailer where he's kind of timid and he's just like, no, I'm too afraid to try. So just a very different kind of a part. And so just shows me how he's growing as an actor, that he can turn that energy on and he can dim it down and really become this character. I wasn't thinking, oh, this is Ranveer just playing this. It was just like he was just embodying Murad and Alia the same way with her part. So strong performances all around, really great script. I'm not the biggest rap music fan, but you can't help but really love this soundtrack, and the subtitles were really pretty good. They were rhyming, so I got some of the, I don't know if I got every shade of meaning of the lyrics, but at least I got that rhythm and that rhyming. You could tell they put a lot of care, I think, into the English subtitles for all of the rap songs. The soundtrack is so catchy. There's a lot of songs. There's a lot of incidental music that's not necessarily rap. And so I've heard that there's, I don't even know, dozens of artists, I think, that contributed to this soundtrack. And it's really varied. It's not all rap. And I'm going to need to go in a deeper dive and listen to more of it on Savan, because there was really some amazing songs on this soundtrack. Only the parts where he's actually doing sort of like a music video do you feel like it's not a Bollywood big song and dance. But I think they imitated, Naezy and Divine did a music video, upbeat song going through the neighborhood, and Ranveer's character and the Cher character do a similar kind of video in their neighborhood. That's the only one that really has that feel of the music video kind of a thing, because that's what they're actually filming. Ranveer, I think all of his rap songs he sang himself, he rapped them himself, and it was very, very convincing. He was very good. All right, so basically the bottom line is run and go see this movie, because I think this is one of the best films that I have seen in the theater so far in 2019. It's really that good. It's lived up to all of my hopes of what it could be. I love Zoya Akhtar's movies, and I was highly anticipating this, and the trailer made me a little nervous, but I'm just telling you, go. It's great. Just go see it. You have to go see this. So if you like this review, please like and share the video. Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to the Pardesi Review channel, and if you hit the bell when you subscribe, then you'll get a notification whenever I have a new trailer reaction or film review. And remember, all of my reviews are also on the Pardesi podcast.